Greetings and welcome there, people of YouTube. This is Essence40 doing a video in which I hope to challenge a Facebook page. Because I've been hanging around this Islam versus Christianity page for a while, and I've just been going back and forth when, an Islamic person brings up something, I'll go find the passage that practically says the same thing in their Quran, or if someone from Christianity posts something, I'll go find, the same thing in the Bible, etc. But there's one argument that I have seen that is Islamic specific. It's only to do with the Islamic text in this specific case, of course. And I brought this up with them as well, and again and again they do this sort of dance routine, where they'll dance around claiming, oh, we've already answered this, we've already answered this, we've already answered this, it's old news, don't use this for argument. I was like, you've not answered anything, you've not provided a source. So don't dance around saying you have answered this when you haven't. You may have attempted to, but all attempts have been a failure. And that's not me going, haha, you've been a failure in doing it. It's going, okay, can you please just give me a damn source? I've been asking you for this for weeks now. So the issue in question is the child marriage of Aisha to Muhammad. If you don't know who Aisha was married to Muhammad at the age of 6. And then at the age of 9, Muhammad then copulated with her. Muhammad at the time was aged 53. Now, may I make something very clear at the beginning of the video. For this video, I cannot give a shit about the age of her marriage. Yes, I believe child marriage is a terrible thing. Childhood should be the golden age of ignorance and happiness. But that is not the main issue. So I do not give a rat's ass about what happened at the age of 6. Because, if you want to argue that, it was all about purity and all that, okay, pure marriage at the age of 6, I can understand. It's like Gandhi laying with, virgin women to test his strength, etc. But my real issue is with the age of 9, when he then, he violated her. That is the issue. And, one of the excuses I hear here is, that, oh, it was the time, oh, I can understand it was the time. If it was anybody else, I can understand the time argument. People in the past did terrible things. Europeans did it as well. I realise that. However, the subjective time argument does not apply to prophets, embodiment of deities, or someone who has a direct connection to God. That does not work. Why? Well, if you argue that Muhammad is the holiest of prophets, who knows your God's objective will, yet then sleeps with a 9-year-old girl, and God does nothing, what you are then stating in stone is that God is okay with the violation of girls aged 9. That is my issue. So, the subjective time argument does not work for prophets. It wouldn't work for stuff like Moses, Abraham. It wouldn't work for Jesus either. It wouldn't work with any of these prophets or sons of God or whatever. Does not work. Sorry to tell you that. So, that's why it is such an issue for me. Because you are trying to tell everybody to, follow Muhammad. Live as Muhammad lived. Be this righteous man. Well, what you call righteous man, I am now questioning as a righteous man. So, that is the big issue here. So, another one of the, of course, main excuses I've heard is that the hadith that I'm getting this from is incorrect. They've been shown to be incorrect in recent years. And I said, okay, can you show me how you know that hadith is incorrect, and then whatever source you are now using is a factual, peer-reviewed source that you know is correct now. How do you know that? Can you show me that, please? With science, I can test things, I can show you how it is wrong, and I can show you how things really are. But, can you please apply that to these hadiths that you've got? And the only source I have been given was an article by a writer for The Guardian. And, the first guy who gave me this article said, oh, look, even non-Muslims, agree that Aisha wasn't 9 when Muhammad violated her. I went to the profile of the woman. Oh, she's wearing a burqa, and she's an Islamic convert. So that was a lie straight off. That really got to me. I then read through the entire article. No sources. She merely states, historians have said. That is all she says. No names, no sources, jack shit. So, that I cannot accept as a valid counterpoint. I need a peer-reviewed source that explains to me, here's why we got it wrong in the past. Here's why this one's correct now. I need that to accept your argument for that. Now, points that I will not accept as a response to this video. I will not accept points about the character of either Aisha or Muhammad. That does not overcome child rape. And yes, it is child rape because a child cannot give informed consent. So yes, it is child rape. Okay, so I will not accept those prospects. That does not overcome what you are then suggesting. Sorry, invalid point. So I will not accept, entire paragraphs about the character of Aisha and how important she was to the Islamic faith, or the character of Muhammad and how he was the all-perfect man, so therefore it's okay for him to go and rape a child. Because, that's all I'm going to say. So, no comments about the character. You claim Muhammad to be this righteous man, knows the will of God, the objective will of God. Therefore his actions should speak there, and therefore his actions should be objectively righteous. If you're telling me that objectively righteous is sleeping with a 9-year-old girl, again, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, but I won't accept that. So those are really the points that I will not accept. Practically the only way you can get around this is to find me a peer-reviewed academic source that explains to me why we got Aisha's age in the past wrong, and what age it was, and how do we know it now. I need that source. Can you please give it to me? That's all. Thank you all for watching. This is Essence of Thought, out.